Hey y'all, welcome back, or welcome newbie. This is Another One's Treasure, and today we are going to be trying, I've been seeing a bunch of videos about the faux vintage tape, the faux age tape. And I wanted to, since at Another One's Treasures we use what exists, I wanted to shop my stash and kind of see what I had that might work for this. So these are clear, I guess, printable, but definitely see-through. See, I don't know if you can tell. See my pinky? Anyway, I thought those might work for holding ink while, and I can link these if you're curious, if they turn out well. And then what else I had was, these are all inking supplies, sorry. This Post-it corrective tape, which I was playing with yesterday, and it is like a paper finish, so I think it will hold well, and it's very small, so I don't know, it might be cool. This floral wrap tape, which is very papery, and it has a little stretch to it. You can see I've already started. I was testing my ink colors to see which ones I wanted to use. So it doesn't have that shiny finish, but I don't think, if you find oh, here. I was gonna say I did find a piece of old tape. So, could work. I don't know. We'll see. That'll be our compare goals. Then I also have athletic tape that has a pretty papery finish with a little grit to it that I think might hold ink well. And you can see I was rubbing off just a dirty dauber on there to see if it held well. And then I have actual clear Scotch tape. This, I don't know what this is. I got it from the Goodwill bins, and it says Hobby Lobby in the middle. I don't think I can get that angle for you, but it says get stuck on creativity, and it has like a duct tape feel to it. But I don't know. I thought that might hold ink. We'll see. And then I have masking tape. So we shall see. Oh, I should have got wax paper. Oh yeah, it's behind me. 1 second. So I appreciate you guys coming along for my creative investigation. And then I've seen somebody do wax paper with double-sided tape. So using the wax paper as the ink surface. And to make it tape, you would just put double-sided tape across the back. So we shall start inking and playing. Okay. Since I'm pretty positive this will turn out well, I'm going to put this to the side. So let's get us some strips of the other tapes. I don't want to get ink on that. Alright. So keep all the tapes kind of in an area. Do a little square of each, probably. Except for this guy, I can't do a whole square of that. Then this won't stick. The duct tape. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty sticky. So maybe we'll only do a couple of these. Ooh. If you ever need a, you know, 1/2-inch duct tape, you know where to find it. Oh, ah, no. What is going on? I lost the end. This is the worst. Ugh. Thank you for your patience while I contemplate the meaning of tape rolls. Oh, the insubordinance is unreal. Okay. Getting a little closer, I hope. Oh, goodness sakes. Oh, goodness. All right. So I'm going to be more careful this time. Oh, mother of pearl. All right. 2 strips it is. That's all we need. That's all we need. What are the freaking chances? Okay. Not worth it. So. Okay. And then, just so we don't forget to play with this, rip a couple of strips. Okay, everything's going wonky on me. Okay, ink. Oh, and here. We'll put this here to remind us to ink the glassine as well. Okay, daughters, my yellow one, a couple of extras. Okay, so color-wise, I got out mustard seed, distress oxide from Ranger, and then a couple of Stampin' Up dye ink, you know, re-inkers in Summer Sun and Old Olive. Maybe, I'm not sure if I'm going to use that one. That's this one, I think. More mustard. So saffron. Here, let me put it that way so you can see the shades. Then this, I'm not even sure what it is. I think it's like drawing ink, perhaps. But it's a pretty color. And then this is definitely drying ink in like a burnt sienna color. And then another Stampin' Up! Really Rust. Yeah, and so I don't know if we'll get all that, but those are the colors I got out. So, let's see. Start probably lighter, right? This is pretty bright, so let me try this. Although it is drying up. Okay. clear tape. I almost forgot about it. Can barely see it. This one's also pretty light, so splash a little bit on there. Doop. I really don't want to get too much. Come on. There's a thought I could have just put in the middle. Ooh. That's a good combo. I like it. Not super impressed with the medical tape so far. And then this like white tape is obviously a little plasticky, so it seems like I should have let the first layer dry first, perhaps. So far, these two are my favorites. Let's ink some wax paper. Okay, let's try some really rust. Try it just on the wax paper. Okay, I'll put some right here. Oop, I should start putting lids back on. Alright. Oh, you can't do that. That's pretty orangey. Yeah, I don't think I'll continue with that. I mean, it's its own thing, but... Here, let's see if it... I don't think it did much. Ah, I keep touching the plastic tape and it's coming off. Huh. Alright. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see if we can come back from all this orange. Recenter myself. Let's see what this color looks like. Oh, is it pretty dry? Yeah, it's pretty dry. Oh, well, since you're here. Just a random lace cut out that got stuck to something. Decided to ink it. Alright, so let's put this guy away. Okay, what's this one? More mustard? Yeah, let's try this guy. So far, I'm thinking that the liquids are working a little bit better than the ink pads, even though it's, you know, the same dye ink. It's weird. All right. Ooh. That, well, like, could have been our starting point, I think, and we would have been fine. don't know the secret to like getting the paper tape to hold ink, but it's not working. So far, I think this is the working out the best. Ooh. I don't know. That's pretty cool, though. That's just regular Scotch tape. Ooh. I'm kind of impressed. I don't know if that'll refocus, but let me try. Wait, where'd it go? Anyway. So yeah, those are my favorites so far. Let's play with... Oh, let me finish this ink. Oh yeah. The clear labels. Oh. Oh. Looks like I ripped one off already. Alright. Let me... I do want to try this. Let me use a rip off the foam. It does look a little acrylic-y, doesn't it? Maybe it's just pigmented. Ooh, it dries really quick. Like, sucks up the ink. Ooh, kind of a cool effect though, huh? Gotta work fast. I can't tell. This might be acrylic based or pigment. I can't. I don't know. I do want to see what the burnt sienna looks like, just out of curiosity, because I got these at a yard sale and I haven't used them. Jeez. And neither did the other person, apparently. I forgot the masking tape. Mother. Okay, not today. What is this? Oh yeah, mustard. And then this one. I don't know. Maybe we'll just start getting inky over here. Okay, let me scooch up. Let's start with this guy. Work in small batches. One drop. Oh. Too much. Oh, that went much better, I think. No. Stop spilling. I definitely think I might prefer more mustard. Out of curiosity, though, let me put a little green over here. Oh no. Oh well. Alright. Oh no! Look what I did! I put green on the yellow. Oh well. Bound to happen. I got excited. Alright, let's try to bring it back to yellow, I suppose. Trying to use up the last of this ink just on the paper, and then we will kind of peel some of these up and see how it looks. Oh, I kind of like it already. All right, so I think this one probably turned out really well. Ooh. That is pretty cool, if you ask me. So that was just, these are what? Labels for jet printer. Oh, here, let me read English. Inkjet labels. Yeah, oh, they're 3M. And whatever ones, ooh, almost wore this. And whatever this number is, that's its template, so I'm sure we can work backwards. $5163. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, that one turned out well. Let's get the finalists up here. This guy is the Post-it corrective tape, which is also 3M. 3M be coming in clutch with these office products. Where's the clear tape? Alright. I'll go on this side. Just the regular Scotch tape. It's doing good, but it's like, it's not drying, which it might dry tomorrow. I don't know. I'll update you. Let's see, what, do we have anything else? Oh, I forgot the masking tape. Oh well. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess it depends on your needs and what you have on hand. But if you, I just found these at Goodwill. Or was it a teacher? It was I know what it was. It was like a teacher thrift shop. I don't know how to explain it. It's called the Teacher Trading Post. Yeah, that's it. It's in my city, but they accept donations, and teachers can come and get the weird supplies that are useful to them in particular. Oops. I set my arm on this. But yeah, okay. Let me know you guys' favorite in the comments. Do you guys want to see a green one real quick? I kind of want to see a green one. Oh no, why are they sticking like that? I don't know, kind of cool. Doesn't really serve the purpose we intended, but neat look for mixed media. So thanks for joining me on this creative quest, y'all, in using what exists. I appreciate you, and if you made it this far, yeah, leave me a comment of your favorite, and I will talk to you soon.